In other news, Minister of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs in Velenkosini Hlabisa officially proclaiming the date for the local government elections. That triggers the 90-day countdown to the polls on the 4th of November. This marks the first major milestone in the election calendar. Watching the story is SABC News reporter Talesha Naidoo, live to us now from Durban in KwaZulu-Natal. And Talesha, just help us understand what this means, and perhaps as a start, has the proclamation now happened?
Yes, good morning, Ayanda. And the proclamation has happened. We just had the Minister of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs, that's Minister Velenkosini Hlabisa, officially proclaim the 2026 local government elections and the date of being 4th of November, and this is when all eligible voters will get to head to the polls. So what this essentially means now, Ayanda, is that now that the proclamation has been made, until midnight we have eligible voters who would still be able to use the IEC platforms to register, but past midnight tonight there will be no amendments or further registrations that will be permitted. What we did speak to, and as you can hear, the blue light sirens and the vehicles going past the minister just leaving the SABC premises in Durban, we did have a conversation with him about what does this mean now for their preparedness going into the local government elections. The minister saying that he is quite confident in government as well as in the Electoral Commission on having a free, fair and credible local elections this year, but also saying that he is quite concerned about yesterday's incident in terms of the killing of Ward 17 councillor here in the eThekwini municipality and what that would mean for political instability, given particularly that KwaZulu-Natal is one of those provinces that does see a heightened increase there of political killings when it comes closer to the election period. But he said that he's also confident in police, in the PKTT, the task teams, as well as all of the officials that will be and authorities on the ground to monitor various hotspot areas.
Yeah, very important development that was indeed. I wonder, Talesha, whether he expressed any view about how he reckons the past couple of weeks have fared insofar as getting people out to register to vote.
Well, he did speak about that, paying very key focus on the young voters. He said that he has been quite impressed when he has been going around to the various communities on the sense of excitement that he'd seen on young people. Also making and paying attention to the fact that many South Africans are feeling less confident given the various struggles that they face in municipalities across the country. Things like poor service delivery, the financial instability in various municipalities. Him saying that he wants voters to use this period, eligible voters, to make their mark, to know that change can only be made if they do cast their vote. What he did say was he was quite encouraged to see young people approach him during his various visits and tell him that they are feeling more encouraged to now make their vote, feeling this time around that maybe their vote would make a difference. He's calling for any last minute people who are thinking that they have run possibly out of time, or even those who say that they possibly do not want to cast their vote this local government elections, maybe having lost faith in local government. He said, go ahead, register in this last few hours that you have until 12 today and give yourself a fighting chance to make a difference.
All right, let's see how it all unfolds. Talesha Naidoo, live to us there from Durban in KwaZulu-Natal. For now, thanks very much indeed. So there you have it, the breaking news of the hour. Cooperative Governance Minister Velenkosini Hlabisa has now officially proclaimed the election date. This carries both legal and political significance. And I suppose the first consideration to be made is that if you haven't registered yet, you have until midnight to do so. Thereafter, the voters' roll is officially closed. We'll certainly keep a close eye on this breaking news story for you. As I mentioned earlier, this certainly sets in motion a series of events, this 90-day countdown, if you like, to the election day. And there are important milestones along the way, which we'll break down for you throughout the course of the program.